Hi guys, so I'm in New York. I'm in Brooklyn right now. Came in today for Jackson's concert, and let's do a really quick get ready with me, kind of a chatty one, but also really quick because I came in this afternoon, and it was a trip. So I have a migraine. I am slightly sleep deprived, and it is currently 5 o'clock, and I know 5:30, almost 5:30, if not 5:30. The concert starts at 8. I wanted to get there a little bit earlier because just to settle in. However, with this headache, I needed a nap desperately, so I didn't. So now let's get ready. Let's start off with sunscreen. I decided to come in today because I didn't ask for yesterday off. I am traveling solo for this concert, and I did not want to come in too late. That for me just didn't feel safe. So came in this morning. On top of that, there were delays. My anxiety was peaked. So I'm probably not going to do that again. If I come to New York again for a concert, I think I'm going to come the day before. And that's just so that my anxiety isn't sky high. And anxiety with sleep deprivation is no good. This is currently what I'm wearing, the top that I'm wearing. I'm not too sure if it's going to be the top that I stay with, but we will give it a try. The hotel that I'm staying at has these really nice mirrors, so we're going to use them. Ugh. And I did not bring primer. That's okay. Yeah. So I'm just here. Initially, this trip wasn't meant to be solo. I wasn't supposed to come alone. I would have stayed a day longer, but if any of you have watched or been around since GOT7's spinning top tour, my anxiety did not let me, and I left a day or two earlier than I anticipated. So I still kind of have a migraine. I took medicine for it, but I think part of that migraine is because I'm severely dehydrated. I brought some liquid IV, and I brought some water bottles from home. My intention is to down these, and hopefully that'll make me feel better. That's what happened, but I'm here. I guess this is kind of a get ready with me and then just kind of life update, because I can only talk about this concert that I'm gonna go to so much before I run out of things to say. But it's Jackson Wang. I'm excited. I really wish that, especially a lot of the third gen K-pop groups or like artists that like are breaking out into solo, that they remember that Washington DC exists, because had he gone to DC, my anxiety would not have been so extreme. But also, there's so many people in DC who love K-pop and love Jackson, and it's sad. Mark did a stop in DC, and everyone was super appreciative for that, because it's not easy apparently to like get these concerts in. If you hear my AC, that's what you're hearing. I was gonna wear a mic, but I need to charge my phone, because on top of that, phone's not fully charged. The phone was almost dying when I came and checked in. I wish some of these members and groups would remember that DC exists, but it also, I guess, says something when people are willing to travel. I will only travel for the artists that you really like. I guess they have a point there. So that's on the concert life update. I know that I didn't upload the other Get Ready With Me that I did, where I was also reviewing a new palette. I have it, just never uploaded it. Why, I don't know. I started a new job. I'm pretty happy there. Completely different work culture and headspace and whatnot, and I like it. I'm learning. It's a lot of work, but I like it. I'm being challenged. I started therapy again. With the new job, I was able to find kind of a therapist, counselor sort of deal. And then in the new year, I needed to find somebody else. So I found a therapist, and she's cool. learning a lot about myself. I do wish, though, that she wouldn't call me out as much as she does. But it's stuff that I need to hear and stuff that I know I've also been putting off for a really long time. Why? Because I am the person that I am. Yeah, that's going well. I've just been taking care of me, you know, and taking care of my mental health that was really declining for a really long time. And now I feel like we're on the up and up. I was gonna walk. My friend sees this. I was gonna walk. The plan was to walk. But with this headache, and I think a lot of it was just sun exhaustion, I'm not trying to end up in the hospital instead of this concert. So we are going, it's just going to avoid a lot of more severe sun exposure that I don't really have the patience for or the capacity to handle right now currently in this body. And I go back tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Just kind of get back in my own bed and hometown. In therapy, I've gotten to the point where my therapist and I are having conversations. Like, these are really like conversations of like, oh, why do you think, you know, certain actions, you're taking certain steps or whatever. And let me tell you, at first, and I still kind of think that this is, this might be the case. Basically, I'm emotionally unavailable, which is, it sucks to kind of have to think about, because I always thought I was an emotionally intelligent person. But as much as I do still think that she is right and she has a point, we realized that I work better in a pair, at least. Neither one of us can know where we're going, what we're doing. But if someone else is with me, automatically my anxiety goes down, my confidence level goes up. So this is a new, recently learned thing. And, you know, I get it. In my conversations with my therapist, with friends, I say friends like I have 1,000 friends. I have 2 friends and my family. But, you know, I do know that I think to a certain extent have been pretty scarred by the men that I've met and that I know and that were in my life. And especially with the trips that I do, like I've done many, but with the trips that I want to do and like concerts like this, I'm definitely calmer, or I would definitely be a lot calmer if I had somebody. Just wandering around trying to find something to eat. Was I hungry? No. Was I incredibly overheated and dehydrated? Yes. So I needed something. And I had this discussion with her too. We also hadn't really had a chance to talk in a really long time. We've both been super busy. And I told her what my therapist said, what the psychologist said, and she was like, yeah, I agree. She's like, but also, she's like, you know, you've had some pretty crappy, you know, interactions with men lately. She's like, so you just don't have the best experience. And she's like, on top of that, all of the male friendships that you used to have, you no longer have, and well, it's gonna be hard for you because you don't trust men anymore. She's like, not that I ever did, but it was just like I was able to trust them from a friendship standpoint, and I can't do that anymore. And she's like, because, you know, after all that, the majority of your friendships have been girls since then. True. If we can't be friends and you can't like me as a person, what's the point of us dating? And so in my life update also means I don't have a boyfriend. I'm currently not looking for one. However, also if one presents itself, we'll talk about it and then we'll figure it out. On TikTok and Instagram, and even here, I post them on here as well. I did start a new series called Makeup and K-Drama, where I don't talk, but I go through the synopsis of a drama, and it's been received well. I think out of all the platforms, I think I'm getting a better response here than I am on the other platforms. I think with TikTok and with Instagram, the thing is, like, they have to be short. They have to be super short, and it's hard to do a synopsis that's less than a minute. I've tried. it's nearly impossible. And you know, I've been enjoying doing those. I have a list now. I have a list of dramas that I want to watch, dramas that I have watched that I want to do a makeup and K-drama on. Clearly I can't do eyeliner and speak at the same time. I have other ideas that I want to do kind of along the same lines, but let me know if you want something more long form. I am excited because I am posting some more content on here that's a lot more long form. Again, I understand and appreciate the short form content, but I talk too much. So like if you see my content on Instagram and TikTok, I don't talk because I don't really know how to shorten my thoughts. So there's that. Are they even? So yeah, tomorrow I head back home, and before heading back home I am going to meet my friend's friend, and then it'll be a 4-hour trip home. Hopefully I can sleep and I can ask my mom or my sister to call me right before I'm set to get off so that I can get off on time. I noticed on Twitter that a lot of people were already at the venue, and had I been feeling better I probably would already be there too. But also my seat's assigned, so I'm not too worried. I hate doing eyebrows, which is why I always get quiet. So the idea of coming here the day of came from a friend that I made at the GRWM concert. She did the same thing, but we are not similar in how our brains function. So I will not be doing same day getting here for a concert. Will not. Cannot. Absolutely not. I might go to twice, but I might end up traveling to the West Coast for it. Reason being, because this friend, she is in the West Coast and I haven't seen her since she left, and that makes me very sad. And she has a baby now, and I would love to meet her baby. I gotta work out finances to be able to do that. So yeah, it's a short trip. I don't know if I'm gonna make any. You know what? We'll talk after I come back. Well, we'll do a little bit of talking before I head in the shower and take the day off again, and we'll revisit how this concert was. I'm excited. I don't think he's gonna disappoint. I don't think any of the boys can disappoint. It's funny because like this man truly has, and a lot of them do, have their own solo stands. And so I was looking when I was on Twitter, everyone was like, the Jackies. I'm like, no girl, I refuse to call myself a Jackie because I support all of them. I am a true RSF fan. And in that, I also support all three of them, 7 of them. Highlighter, and I still haven't, I curled my lashes and I didn't put mascara on. So to me, it's always weird when people are like solo standing. They're like, fandom name of like the solo stands. And I'm like, I can't be a part of that. I refuse, because I like them all. Is it a weird, I think it might just be a weird mental thing for me more than anything. I'm putting all sorts of glitter on my face, and I brought all these different eyeshadow brushes thinking I was going to do something intricate. No, not at all. Not even close. And I want to get there, at least give me time to get in before the concert starts. It kind of does look like a heart. Like that. As of right now, I also haven't sold my friend's tickets, so I'm kind of not too happy. Let's finish this on here, kind of as accountability. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna stay with this top or not. I'm gonna finish putting my outfit together and then head out. And yeah, let me talk to people that need to know that I'm good and I'm alive. But I will see you in the next clip.